Anyway, moving on to another piece of news. So Marvel Phase 4 is continually releasing like content, even after like their big blowout, or I should say their Phase 4 trailer. And most recently, they've announced that the Secret Invasion series is coming out, and they've found directors. Those directors being, I can't even pronounce his name, but I'm going to give it a try. Thomas Bazooka and Ali Selim. Now, I don't know these people, and we're going to be getting a 6-episode series again, very similar to Falcon and Winter Soldier, which worries me a little bit because I kind of wish that they would have learned to increase the amount of episodes, but what can you do? However, the difference with Secret... by the way, do either of you guys know of the Secret Invasion comic book?
No. You threw me off with the order. I was expecting you to go right into Master of the Universe because that's what's in the show notes. And then all of a sudden you're like talking about Secret Invasion. I'm like, wait, what? Where are we?
The Master of the Universe is coming up next. I just thought that I would do
spoiler, even to us because we haven't talked about it yet, so we don't even know.
Just a quick for all our listeners and also for you guys. Secret Invasion was a comic book storyline that came out, I want to say 2010, maybe 2000, maybe earlier, early 2000s.
2008 to 2009. I'm Googling it because I don't know what we're talking about.
I was close. I was hella close. Okay, nonetheless.
Am I the only one not using Google right now? What the fuck?
Don't worry about it. So what the story is that the Skrulls have infiltrated Earth.
Oh, I'm a little bit familiar with that from one of the anime shows.
Yeah, and not only have they infiltrated the Earth, they've infiltrated every level, including the superhero and supervillain community. And the Skrulls are genetically engineered that they have mimicked the powers of the person they've replaced. And so what the Marvel MCU show is going to focus with Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury coming back. He will be the main role. And he is going to be finding all the Skrulls, I'm assuming. They also get the guy Talos coming back from Captain Marvel and also Spider-Man Far From Home. It's going to be a 6-episode series. They're adapting the comic book. I don't know how they're going to do that. Because that comic book, well, hopefully it's good. Nonetheless, I am a little worried that they're going with unknowns to direct. But to be fair, all of the TV series have been unknowns.
It's not like Kevin Feige has a bad track record with any of his decisions.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that one. Okay.
Yeah, like we've had some weaker films in the earlier days, not so much in the recent days.
Technically speaking, Captain Marvel is like Phase 1 level, but it was in Phase 3.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it's all perfect. I'm just saying it. Like the general thread has been pretty strong as a while, right? You know, things turned around since Ragnarok.
Yeah. T, I want to ask, based off the description I just gave you right now. What are you excited for this storyline, or are you just like meh?
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't know. I thought I had you for the secret, like by describing what the Secret Invasion was. Nah, okay.
Nah. Like, what does that mean? Like, does it mean like Robert Downey Jr. could potentially come back and return as Iron Man along with Captain America and all those other guys?
Oh shit! Actually. Well, I doubt they're going to do that, but like they could. So because in the animated show that I watch, I didn't read the comics, obviously. They basically like when they revealed it, it's like I don't remember which characters exactly, but I feel like Captain America was one of them, and a few other ones where they were completely for a long period of time were a Skrull and not the actual real like version, and so. You could actually bring back characters if they had been a Skrull for a period of time up to the point of Endgame.
And then
Sharon could be a Skrull. That would really explain why her character was sucked so much in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Or Black Widow.
Yeah, and
yeah, so she's technically not dead. Like the Skrull version of her is dead.
Though a lot of people's running theory though is that the version of her that dies is actually the blonde girl that we're seeing in the trailers. I don't know anything about her, but that like they swapped at some point in Infinity War. But anyways, like between Infinity War and Endgame. But regardless, to the point of the Skrull thing though, you could bring back those characters if you basically said that they were that person for a period of time and you showed at what point they switched, and then that person actually is somewhere else the whole time. And you have to explain obviously that storyline too, why they're there, or are they captive? Is it willing? Was it a plan? Blah, 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 blah. But you could do that. Yeah.
Also, I'm interested in how they're going to turn this, because Skrulls were always evil in the comic books and in the cartoons. And the fact that like the MCU turned around and was like, no, they're like refugees. So they're refugees who we were helping who are now invading us?
Yeah. It's interesting because I forget in Captain Marvel, because yes, it was a forgettable film for the most part. Is that was there two different factions within the Skrulls? Like the good? No, they're all.
We didn't really see that. We just saw like the Skrulls who were facing the Kree, and then the refugees.
They could do two different factions, right? Like there's the goods and the bad. Different.
They made mention of it.
Did they?
They made mention of it because there was a group. There was a group that were good, and then they were talking about other evil Skrulls, because I forget who pointed it out, but they were like, I thought Skrulls were evil, and it's just like not all of us are like that, or something like that.
I felt something to that effect. So if that's the case, then you would have the invasion from the evil ones, and then you would have Nick Fury planting specific Skrulls in specific places because it's smart strategically for him to mimic other people but have like his own agents doing work for him. So I actually think that's the most plausible theory right now.
All right. Well, I'm definitely more excited now. So yeah, okay, cool. And